Did you know that it doesn't take money to make money? In this video, we're going to cover how you can use information to become your #1 passive income stream. My name is Darius.
And I'm Carmen. Go ahead and pull up a chair and get in a quiet place because we're going to share some really real information that we want to break down for you so that you can reformat what you've already been taught about passive income.
Now, we came about this because on this channel, what we do is we share with you information about our journey with infinite banking. And that's a key thing for you to understand because we're utilizing our story to solve a problem for you. And this problem is allowing you to go and make some changes in your personal lives.
And the thing that Darius just said is that we are sharing information with you. Yes, it's our story, but we're still sharing information with you. So don't underestimate the information that you possess that can solve other people's problems. That's what I feel like a lot of people tend to do is when they think about passive income, they then go start studying something that they know nothing about when maybe they're sitting on a specific piece of information that can solve people's problems today. So again, don't underestimate the information that you currently possess because you're a specialist in something.
Exactly, and that's the first point that we wanted to make is that you should be solving people's problem.
Yes.
And how you know that you're able to solve people's problems is if you get a question all the time and you're able to provide an answer on that particular subject, then it's a good chance that the people are taking the information that you have and they're going and they are applying it to make themselves better or make their situation better.
Yes.
So it's safe to say that you are an expert when people start asking you the same question over and over again.
And how this happened with us is Darius and I have always been good with our finances. So our friends and our family were always asking us about budgeting techniques or how to save money or how to do better or how to create passive income. So as we continue to just get this information, we just openly shared it. And we realized that, wait a second, we could probably start this side hustle and create a business teaching people how to create financial independence. And lo and behold, you're watching us on YouTube right now. So again, remember, we are just sharing information. It doesn't cost us $1 to share this information with you on YouTube, but we are solving your problem because you're looking for ways to manage your money. And what our channel is all about is infinite banking because we finance our lifestyle through whole life insurance policies. And if you want to know more information on how we do so, then click on the link below to watch our masterclass. How much money did that cost? None. But if you like the information that we're sharing with you, you may want to buy a whole life insurance policy, or you may want to buy our financial course teaching you how to budget, or you may want to be a part of our membership community, which allows us to meet with you once a month, every single month, so that we can talk about ways to improve your finances.
And what that does is it brings us to our second point, which is you have to start monetizing the information that you have. Because what you're doing is you're going out and you're sourcing this information. Now you have to be paid for your time. You have to be compensated for the time that you are taking to provide the information to people.
Absolutely.
And you can do this through online courses.
Yeah.
You can do this through creating a blog. You can do this through creating a website. You have to figure out a way to monetize the information you have online because sharing information is key to creating your #1 passive income stream. And you can do this in a variety of different ways because right now, what are you doing? You're watching us on YouTube. Now, if you don't want to, you don't have to get on video. You can just share your voice. You can have a podcast. If you don't like either one of those, maybe you're a good writer. You can create a blog. There's a variety of different ways for you to get the information you have out to people so that you can monetize the knowledge that you have.
Exactly. Now, with what we're sharing with you, don't sit here and get overwhelmed and thinking, how am I going to share this? First and foremost, figure out how are you currently solving people's problems through the information that you know right now. We're not talking about going out and studying or going out and figuring out another subject. We're talking about what do you know right now? Are you an excellent gardener? Are you excellent with cars? Are you good with style? Are you good with home design? Are you a good cook? We're talking about all of the things that you're currently doing right now today, right now today. Right now today, Darius and I are really good with money and we know how to share this information. That's all we want to instill with you today in this video is what is the information that you currently possess that can solve someone's problem.
So how we were personally able to monetize the information that we had around infinite banking was through the questions that we had, we started creating blogs. And from the blogs, we got more in tune with the information and we started creating videos. So right now we have over 150 videos on YouTube that we created around our journey in infinite banking, personal finance, and passive income.
Now, this information is important for you to digest because right now when you're probably thinking about passive income or how can you do more with your money, you're probably sitting here thinking, man, I have to come up with 20 grand to invest in a business or more to get started. Or man, I need 8 hours in a day just to be able to dedicate to this side hustle that I want to create. And we're here to tell you that you don't need any of it because when we got started on YouTube, it cost us $0 to get started. In fact, we started with our cell phone that we currently possessed. So again, start with what you have and grow from there. And the point about the time is we didn't dedicate 8 hours a day towards this new side hustle. It was maybe an hour a day or a few more hours on the weekend to really get things started. Because as we were building our business, we realized that we first and foremost have a product to sell. And that product is whole life insurance. However, we also recognize that some people who watch our channel may not want a policy, but they want information on how to do better with their finances so that they can one day be able to afford a policy. So that's why we decided to create a financial course just teaching people about the mechanics of personal finance. And we also solved another problem with creating a membership community that allows the people who want to engage with us more to meet with us live on a monthly basis so we can personally answer any of their questions that they have when it comes to the infinite banking concept.
Right, and it's not just us, it's other people in the community that we also learn from and we share ideas together.
Exactly.
Now, the third point that we want to make is the fact that you have to automate these systems once you get them up and running. Now, let's remember, we need to crawl before we walk. First, we need to have the information. We need to identify expertise. We need to monetize that expertise. Now we need to automate it so that it can continue to work for us day in and day out, even while we're asleep.
Yes, because we create one YouTube video that lives online that's working while we sleep, but it's connected to the resources that we're able to provide to our audience. So that's what we mean by automating it. And again, you don't need to be a software engineer to get this started. Just start bit by bit, understanding what resources are available for you to start selling your products and services.
Right, and what YouTube does is it creates a digital asset. Now, we're very familiar with hard assets like houses, but when it comes to information can be packaged into a digital asset that lives on even when you aren't here.
Yes.
So that's another key to passive income, is that it creates money for you. It's monetized over and over again, where it doesn't take money to make money. Again, it just takes creativity.
Yes.
And online information is the best way to be creative with the information that you have and want to share with people.
Exactly. So again, I hate to be redundant and talk about this again, but we want to make sure that you get this because it's so simple. And I feel like we constantly grazed over this topic because we were so focused on hard assets and needing the physical capital to invest in business and create passive income. But we want you to understand, you are watching this video right now, or you went on Google, or you read a blog, or you listened to a podcast because you needed information or you wanted information. Right? You wanted information. Somebody gave that information to you for free. And you then maybe decided that you wanted to pay that subject matter expert for more time, more knowledge, more information to do what? Solve your problem. So don't overcomplicate business. All business is about problems and solutions. Problems and solutions. You're hungry, what are you gonna go eat? Right? You need a haircut, where are you gonna go? Problem, solution. Problem, solution. That is all business is.
Now, here's another perspective that we haven't actually come out and said, but here it goes. You're not necessarily paying in money when it comes to online assets. A lot of times you're paying with attention. The time that you're taking to watch our video is building the credibility for us here on YouTube, which again can be monetized in the future. So it's not necessarily an investment of your money, it's an investment of your time, which is in today's age even more important.
And again, let's break that down. What did Darius say is you as the viewer may not be paying Darius and I right now for watching our video. But what you're doing is the time that you are spending in watching our video, YouTube is watching. and they're saying how many people are watching our video, and they're noticing the audience that we're building around the information that we're sharing, which then solves a problem of advertisers. Advertisers need to get in front of an audience. And if we're pulling audience, we're pulling people our way by sharing information, advertisers are paying us to continue to share information so that they can get in front of you. That was powerful. Tell me that wasn't powerful. So guess what? That's the same thing that's happening with podcasts. That's the same thing that's happening with blogs. That's the same thing that's happening with Instagram, for example. When you have an audience, that audience may not be paying you monetarily for the information. They're paying you in time, because now advertisers and marketers are looking at the influencers, the people who influence information, and saying, hey, we need to get in touch with their crowd because they're in touch with so many people. And if that isn't fire, I don't know what is. There are so many ways for you to monetize your knowledge on the internet. Do not underestimate the knowledge that you currently possess.
So remember to keep these 3 things at the top of your mind when it comes to the information that you currently have in your mind. You want to solve people's problem, you want to monetize that information, and then you want to automate it.
Yes.
And just to give you some more ideas, check out this video on 4 passive income streams you can make money doing.
And if you like this video, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and share this with family and friends. And don't forget to own your own lifestyle.
Or someone else will.